Hi there, Free Spirits. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Daphne, and in this video, I am finally doing a reset video. I've been trying to do a monthly reset for pretty much every month this year, but I have been so busy with school or work or both, and I just never have managed to finish a monthly reset or even start one. So I am doing July. I am determined to finish a July monthly reset. So here we are. So for this month, normally I do like a red sort of theme, but I was feeling kind of blue this month. So I chose this picture of drawing, and yeah, I got back into drawing a little bit a few days ago. So I chose that to kind of remind me to, self-reflect, focus on self-care, don't get too overwhelmed with tasks and things like that. And then I have my intention this month. I chose fun. I think I chose fun another month, maybe last year. I don't remember. But I just really want to have fun. I need to focus on goals, but I need a break. I feel like I've had a lot to happen in the last, I would say, year and a half, which I will probably speak more on my blog or on my other channel, or maybe this channel. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yes, I need to have more fun. And so that's my intention this month overall, alongside some goals. I have my payments here. And then I have Nelson Mandela this month. I've been doing a theme where whoever is born in the month of whatever month I'm on for the monthly reset, I will pick someone and then choose a quote from them. So this month is Nelson Mandela, and I chose "It always seems impossible until it is done." I was feeling kind of in a funk for this monthly reset, and I'm not really sure why, but yeah. So I chose that because I thought it would be a good, positive, uplifting thing for me to think about alongside having fun as my intention. I don't know, they just seem to go together. And then I have up here my key tasks, July monthly goals, quarterly goals, and then back burner tasks. I have key tasks that I want to complete either daily or weekly. I'm not sure how I want to divvy that yet. And then obviously the July monthly goals, it's monthly. And then quarterly goals, obviously quarterly. And then the back burner tasks, that's just kind of a list of things that if I can put it on my calendar, I will. But if I can't, then it's no big deal. I'll just put it on there when I have a moment. Let's go over the last month's monthly reflections first. Okay, so normally I put a however I'm doing in the habit tracker or goal tracker. I did not keep track really last month at all. I was just kind of tired. I was tired of keeping up with all of the tracking. I just really needed some time. So I just slacked off and gave myself a breather. So I hope to get back to that this month. And then for the meal plan, I want to create a new meal planning system. I've been meaning to do that this last month, and I never did get a chance to do it. And then for my budget, I want to work on the finance spreadsheet that I created in Notion. I am still working out some of the kinks, but I think I have a good, solid planning system and tracker system on here. So I want to do that, and I want to do it at least once a month, but preferably twice a month if I can. Okay, describe last month in one word. The only word that I could think of to describe last month, which is almost indescribable to be honest, was whirlwind. I personal journaled a lot, So, yeah, it's mostly regarding my personal life, and yeah, I don't really know how to put it in words. I just know it was kind of a whirlwind. What did you accomplish? I could not think of anything that I accomplished last month because I was just so not focused on goals. I was focused on just trying to enjoy the moment and watching YouTube videos and watching some old shows that I used to watch, because I just really need to get in a more positive headspace, um, and then recoup from, last semester. Well, really the last 2 semesters because they were so difficult. Okay, so what lessons did you learn? I need to stay focused on goals, which is kind of an obvious one, but I tend to stray off. And I also tend to want to add 7 things to my to-do list, and 5 of them, or maybe all 7, are huge goals that I cannot finish in a day. So with that, no more than 3 major goals can be accomplished in a day. I need to set that boundary for myself. Reflect on each monthly and or quarterly goal. I didn't really keep track, so I'm not doing that. I also don't think I did anything really last month, or, well, probably not a lot for the last quarter either. So, yeah, school and work, it was just kind of taken over. Okay, how can I improve for next month? I need to stay more consistent with habit tracking and goal tracking. And I need to focus on no more than 3 major goals per day, like I said. And I need to keep goals short and sweet. Do not take on several tasks in one day. And I'll show what I mean in a second when I get to the calendar. How did I step out of my comfort zone? I could not think of anything. I'll keep thinking, but I really can't think of any story or any happening or event that caused me to do that. Okay, what did I learn about myself? I have a tendency to want to take on more than I can handle. Case in point, I took 7 courses fall of 2023. I do feel like I could handle that. It was a lot, and I was expecting it to be a lot, but I also did not expect what transpired to transpire, and then the chaos around that. I might have to do a separate video for that. It's too long to go over here, or I'll probably put it in a blog. I don't know yet, but yeah, it was a lot. I have been attending UNC Chapel Hill, so I'm sure you can just Google it if you really want to know. Okay, so also, I get sidetracked on multiple new ideas. So when I'm setting goals, or even when I'm not setting goals and I'm just thinking, I tend to think of different projects that I want to start, and I just sometimes get too many going, and I guess I kind of get burnt out, and I don't really want to do any of them. So I need to just keep it short, sweet, and simple. Who were the most meaningful people? I couldn't really think of anyone specifically this month, but I will keep thinking. And if I think of one before I post this video, I will insert I'll add it on the video. Okay, so quarterly reflection. What is working? Minimal daily goal setting if I can do it. I've done it before, so I know it works. I just have to stick with it. What is not working? Inconsistency, slacking on YouTube channel or YouTube channels. I have to focusing on too many goals, like I've said a million times already. And then lack of focus, just spreading my attention too much and just not even caring because I burn myself out. And then procrastination from mentally being drained. There you go. How to improve for the next quarter. So I need to review my goals again. I think I did that for this month to see what I need to do when I was planning out everything for my calendar for the July calendar. I need to determine which goals are salvageable, because there was one or two that I set and it's just not going to happen at all, because I was planning on doing it X number of times every month, and that didn't happen this last quarter. I need to personal journal more. I did do a lot, I think, this last month, but I want to do even more. Focus on goals that will move you forward the most, i.e. a business or financial goal rather than a reading goal, for instance, while keeping a balance. Obviously, I can't just focus solely on work and business and side hustles. I need to, read a book every now and then, but I probably need to have a good daily outline or plan, so that way I don't get too overwhelmed and I do what I say I need to do and keep everything short, sweet, and simple. And then lastly, I do not need to neglect self-care. So that means exercise more, personal journal, watch something funny, just something to get me in a better mood. Whatever it is, I need to do that. So that's the monthly reflections. Now we're going to go to the tasks that I have and then the calendar. Okay, so key tasks, and I went to my hustle planner. I created a database for all of my goals, and I just referenced that. First, to do this, I actually went to my hustle planner and I looked at the database that I created for all of the goals. And then I looked at the tab where I have all of the active goals. I marked them as active, so that way I don't get so overwhelmed. So I need to continue working on rough draft pages for a project I'm working on. I need to revise my poems. I don't know if you've seen my other monthly resets, but I have started writing another poem book, and I also have a third idea for a third poem book, and I started writing poems for that. But I need to also revise for a third time the poems for the second poem book that I want to publish. And then I need to post 2 to 4 videos this month. I'm going to do it. I'm going to post at least 2. I have 4 ideas written down in the calendar. I'll show you. So hopefully that comes to fruition. I need to continue working on poems for the new poem book, like I mentioned, and then work on back burner tasks, which that's kind of an ongoing thing. And then for July monthly goals, I want to finish the poem revisions. I want to finish the deadlines, which I'll go over in a second. I want to read Ruth Underhill's An Anthropologist's Arrival again. I read that back in the fall of 2022, and it was so good. I loved that book, but I want to reread it, and I want to take thorough notes on it. And then I have some journaling that I want to do, and one other thing. And then obviously back burner tasks, which is an ongoing task itself. And then I want to manage some ideas for another project that I've been working on. You see what I mean? I have a lot of projects. I do this to myself, but I have so many ideas. It's like I can't finish all of my ideas because I get new ones right when I start another new idea. It's crazy. But yeah, those are my July monthly goals. And then for quarterly goals, similar stuff. I do want to finish reading at least 1 book if I can. If I can read more, great. And then, yeah, they're kind of the same, so I'm not really going to go over that. And then the back burner tasks, it's just little things here and there. Like I need to clean out my notebooks. I've been I was going to say I've been procrastinating, but I just haven't had time. So, okay, on to the calendar. So, for this month, I did everything based on category. So, what I did was I put my job in first. I put that every day I'm working and the time. And then I put anything for school if I'm in school. And then I do any other tasks, big goals that I need to complete. So, like, my focus this month is YouTube. I also want to revise my poems, and then I want to read that book I mentioned. So, filming that now, I have that on to today's list. I'll show you a picture of it. I have a couple of quick tasks that I need to complete, which is what the time icon is. The business icon, I chose a briefcase. And then the monthly reflections, I just showed you. We went over that. And then my job. And then I have a little task over here for tomorrow. If I can get to it, I would like to create that meal planning system that I mentioned earlier. So I divvied out, as you can see, I'm practicing what I preach this month anyway. I need to just be consistent though. I'm only revising 2 poems. And what I mean by overwhelming myself is I originally was thinking I will revise 5 poems, but that is probably not likely with a full-time job and other things that I have going on. So I need to just focus on revising 2 poems. That's enough. And that way I can tend to other things that I need to tend to. And then I want to finish 5 chapters by the end of the week. So instead of picking which specific days I want to read a chapter, I just figure if I read all 5 chapters in a day, great. I'm done for the week. I don't have to read more if I don't want to. That way I'm not overwhelming myself trying to finish poem revisions and work and all these other little tasks that I give myself. And then, as you can see, I have the videos that I want to post. I already thought of them, and I have them posted on the days that I want to publish, which actually 2 of them need to go on Saturday, not Friday, so that was my mistake. So lastly, I have these red dots, and that is for tasks that I really need to finish. They have a deadline. There is no compromising. I have to get that done, and that's when I have to get it done. So that's what that is, which doesn't really tell you a lot, but yeah, that's how I've organized my calendar this time. Every day I will add little things, like if I have to email someone or call someone, I'll add that. Simple task is what I call it. But yeah, I've pretty much included everything I need to do, and if I see that I need to add another goal, which I don't think I do, and I think I have plenty, then I will do that. But yeah, that is my monthly reset, and I hope you got some ideas from this. I hope it helped you with your planning system for this month or next month, whenever you use it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. For this monthly reset, I am using the template I created for the year 2024. I will leave a link to it in the description box if you are interested in getting one yourself.